to this. Right, okay, we'll make a start. Just have your feet shoulder width apart. I'll point the, yeah, I'll stand pointing at the camera. Have your feet shoulder width apart and check that you're sinking your hips and that your knees are in line with the toes. So just breathe in and breathe out. So what we're going to do today, as it's the, it's pretty much all the more sort of advanced, vaguely advanced people, we're going to go through what I learned on Thursday, which is the whole of the Duan Jin. But my ropey version of it, and I will be having to consult the video of Mark every now and then, just to make sure I've done it right. So we'll do the first 4, get them sorted, and then we'll do the next 4 and see how we get on. So just sink, breathe, relax your shoulders, lengthen through the spine, and then we'll also have a look, if we get a chance, at brush, knee and push. So, yeah, because last Friday in my class I was stuck in my teeny tiny room because I couldn't use Mike's room to teach from because I was having to quarantine. It's rubbish. So we're breathing in and out. Actually, I'm gonna put the other camera on because it's, even though the camera's not quite as good, I'm a bit bigger on this one, but we'll put it back to the other one in a minute. So I'll be swapping between the cameras. So just sink the hips, feel the ground under the feet, feel that the knees are around the toes. There's a kettle in the kitchen, yeah, so you can put some hot water in. Oh, good.
Yeah, we've got that far.
Yeah, don't use the hot water machine because I can't work it at all.
No, you need.
And it makes you need a code or a degree in physics or something. So
yeah. I'll have to. I can wait for the gardening class, so I'll have to find out.
I mean, if you bring some tea bags with you,
just make some.
You can make yourself. They've got milk in the fridge, but if you're washing up, don't use that washing up liquid. It belongs to the quilters. They probably measure it. So I just use the hand gel to wash up when because it says it on there, quilters, and I'm like, oh, yeah, don't want to mess with the quilters. They're the group on the
stallion, right?
Yeah, got to watch out. They are proper bish. So there we go. Talking of which, we want to practice our soft focus gaze, like eyes of a sleepy tiger. So yeah. So yeah, I'm not quite sure why or how I tested positive. I probably had a very small dose of it because I've triple jabbed, so I guess I'm quadruple jabbed now. But I felt fine. I didn't have a headache. I didn't have a cough.
Oh, well, that's good.
I didn't have breathing difficulties. I didn't feel.
I reckon a lot of people have had it.
A lot of people have had it and not even known. I think I was possibly one of them, but I did know because obviously the
to stop you moving.
It was fine, but it was really annoying because I thought that can't be right. I tested myself twice and they were all negative, and then I tested every day. It was like negative, 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 negative. Yeah. And they went, well, if you're negative on the Saturday and the Sunday, then you can go. And I'm like, okay, well, but just as a precaution, the home that I work in, I've said to them, I'm not coming back till the week after next, but actually let's do if I can do a PCR on a different day, just to check. But the problem is, if that's positive, I just got to make sure I don't have a cup of tea beforehand, just in case. And then if that one, I'll have to find out about that. So I don't know. It's all a bit of a mystery.
It's all in the instructions. Like I never read the instructions.
No.
Well, I read them once.
Well, they're quite. Once you've done it a few times, because I have to do 2 or 3 a week anyway, just to all the different places I work.
You forget how long you've left it sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't had a void one yet.
Yeah, I've not had a void one. I've not had a void one at all.
You kind of rushed it, don't you?
Yeah.
A few times I've opened up the liquid parcel and thrown it throw it all over everything.
Yeah,
So you lost one.
Well, we're all scientists now. It's
Yeah,
like having a
that's right,
chemistry
yeah.
set.
I mean, it's mental, isn't
It's a
it?
virology set.
Yeah.
You know, it's great.
Yeah. If they'd have told us 6 years ago we'd all be doing that for our children, they'd be like, yeah, right.
They'd have thought it was funny in the brain, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just keep going. So we want to turn the waist and just feel nice and relaxed. And we're going to just go very gently through this set of exercises I learned on Thursday. And the only way I can remember them is by actually teaching it to other people. I'm cheating, really. But I want to get my money's worth. But So I'm putting, when I put the lesson up from this morning on the YouTube, it's quite fun because for the one where it says why his owl turns around, I actually put the music that had the owls in. Oh, you were there, weren't you? That we heard them. To Willie. I just thought, I've got to do this. It's really funny. But we'll go through all 8. Because it's a really nice set. I had a great time on Thursday. Okay, open. Keep the feet. So notice the contact with the feet. Just hold your feet as if you're holding on soft sand with your feet. Well, I highly recommend Angle Siagi. Very nice. We didn't go in because it would have charged me a tenner, but I did go around the outside. And it was very nice. And it's a nice place to hang out. So open the hands.
I can go to the coffee shop.
Yeah, you can go to the coffee shop. Yeah, that's what we did. We went to a coffee shop.
It's nice inside the winter water something.
Yeah, and then nice. Okay, bounce and shake. So yeah, it must have just gone through me really fast.
Or you didn't have it.
Or I didn't have it, one or the other. Although I think it's, you know, they're pretty good. They're like, I looked it up, they're like 97% accurate, and the only time they get it wrong is if there's been a human error, but they're pretty good, so it's pretty foolproof. I do know someone though that did one from a private company and it was found to be positive, and the very same day he did an NHS one and that was negative, and all his laterals were negative, but he still had to isolate. He was fine, but
Yes.
he was like, well, I haven't got it, so at least I haven't got a deadly disease, I'll just have a stay-at-home holiday. So he was all right with that. But so it is.
Yeah. It sounds like moving. I think I can still work.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was working from home, so I was fine.
And I was actually like when in the sick bay. I think they might let me off.
And then shake. That's it. We're getting good at this, aren't we?
I was wondering, this morning was frozen, it probably did.
It does warm you up. It warms you up.
Yeah, it was the class this morning here.
Yeah.
Really cold.
It was really cold, but that's why we had to whack all the radiators up, and then we were boiling. So you might want to turn them down after a bit.
Yeah.
Well, turn them down round about
Halfway through, we'll turn them down. We'll turn them down at 6, yeah. Yeah, we're just cooking nicely at the moment. And then back to bounce, and then we're just that one. That's better, everybody. Okay. Right, keep going. Keep going. I better go and check. You're all right. How are we doing over here? Yeah, you're all right over there. That's brilliant.
I've got my vintage jacket on, so I'm nice and warm now. It isn't my grandma's. Almost.
Okay, and then turn the palms up. That's it. Keep breathing. Very nice. Just really relax. So when I do the Duan Jin, I think what I'll do is I'll go to that one because it's a little bit clearer to see for the video. But I'll be in, might have to, because I can't, I'm just out as a sort of precaution because it's a martial art class, but because we're breathing heavily and sweating a lot, I thought just in case, this is okay, but just in case when we do like hitting, kicking each other's legs and things, I thought I'll wait another week, so.
Okay, on Wednesday.
Sorry?
Wednesday will be back?
Wednesday's back, yeah, it's just I had to, because we've got windows that we can open,
Yeah.
and we've got door we can open, and there's hand gel, so, and there's lots of space.
Yeah.
If it had been, I mean, one of the reasons why I'm not back at the care homes is because I've got no ventilation, because obviously it has to be warm, so I have to keep the windows shut, and I'm just like,
Right.
yeah, because it's the ventilation that's, I just heard it on the radio advert, you know, open the window. I mean, I know it's cold, but we've got, so I've got the door open.
To be fair, when I'm doing the outdoor cap, I always do.
Yeah.
It's great.
And the cat went into my room, and I went, oh yeah, I'm quarantined, get out. Yeah.
You probably didn't get it.
No, I don't think cats can get. Oh, it was fine. I mean, it was not like the old days when it was sort of had to have been on Zoom all this week. It was like, if you're negative, then you can out you go. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Keep breathing some more. Ah, how we doing? Very nice. Okay, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's really good, everybody. Okay, let's check our posture. So, nice posture, so you want to feel the ground under the feet. You want to sink the hips, lengthen through the spine. So, yeah, I can't eat them, because obviously they've got wheat in, but my friend Karen highly recommends the fruit scones from Anglesey Abbey. Yeah, you've had them. She was really impressed with jam and like butter and that. Ooh. Right, let's do this. I enjoyed it by watching her enjoy it.
Gluten-free one for you?
No, I've got gluten-free. I've had gluten-free scones before, but they're not very good. But some of them, the gluten-free carrot cake, now that's lovely, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that for my birthday, I did, so it's,
Some of them, they're getting better.
yeah, it was my birthday last Sunday, so happy birthday, get some Omicron. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Oh, Omicron, how kind. So we're just breathing in and out. Now, everyone I contacted, they all tested, because you're supposed to tell the track and trace who you've been in contact with, and it goes, and you don't have to tell the people you can be in contact. And I thought, no, forget that. So I just contacted everybody that I might have said, you're going to get contacted by track and trace. But they all tested themselves and they were negative, so I was obviously fine. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, good.
I test myself 2 or 3 times a week anyway.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to. But like, if you go and see your friends and that, if I go and see my friend Marion, I will habitually test that day.
Yeah.
Nice. So, right, let's do this one.
I think like some 8-year-old children are getting it now.
Yeah, well, they're not allowed to get vaccinated, are they, Bessie?
A bit earlier, yeah.
Bit early, isn't it? Because I think the 12-year-olds can.
Yeah, that depends how cruise we consider that.
Cruise,
Yeah, we're going to go on a cruise,
right?
which would have been fine, but because my granddaughter hasn't been vaccinated, she would have been restricted. She had to wear a mask
How old is she?
everywhere, and she couldn't go to kids' club. And
How old is she?
6. Well, she
Oh
would
no,
have been
she's too
6.
young. Yeah, that's not going to work.
So it was,
I mean, in some countries they're vaccinating 5-year-olds.
That's going too far.
I think so because you're still growing and your immune system's still trying to suss itself out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I had the flu when I was about 4 and nearly died.
Yeah,
But, you know, carrot field, isn't it?
yeah, carrot cake. And change. Yeah, that's just sort of unlucky, but well, that would have given your immune system something to play
Yeah.
with, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
You know, you've
yeah.
probably got quite a strong immune system.
So I'm probably quite strong actually,
Probably,
yeah. Yeah.
So we're just sinking, and our knees are in line with the toes, and you want to sink the shoulders. That's better, everybody. Yeah, fantastic. We'll have a little shake out. Okay, let's do some more swinging. So get into your bow and arrow stance. Just sink back, sink forwards, sink back, sink forwards. Sink back, sink forwards, sink back, sink forward. Check your alignment. So feel the hips sink, feel the head float. Look forwards, listen behind and above. Relax around the jaw and practice your sleepy tiger eyes. Now we'll be needing these later. Indeed, yeah. Like when, were you there? You were there on Friday when Tallulah sat on the mat when I was trying to teach Tai Chi fitness and she was just there. Get out of my Tai Chi class, what are you doing? Really annoying. And then sink back and turn. That's the problem, if I go outside and teach on my back doorstep, I get photo bombed by felines. Not right.
I've got this cat that sits on my car. So it must be warm.
Does it sit on the bonnet of the car? Or does it sit on the roof?
You see the little soft top.
Oh, it sits on the soft top.
Yeah, the soft
Okay.
top.
Right, watch that cat's eyes and watch how it moves. Perfect Tai Chi, sleepy tiger eyes.
Yeah.
They are genius at it. They're really good. Okay, change sides. We're going to do forwards and back, and then we're going to change. So I'll just show you that from the side. We sink back, we sink forward, and it's like you're sitting in that back leg, and you're sitting in the front leg. So at any point, you could either spring forward, or at any point you could spring back, because it's like you're storing the potential. Well done. There's some very clever people in this hall.
We're clearly scientists now, aren't we?
It's a scientist club. Potential energy, or there's coiled spring energy, and then it goes like that. Okay, now we sink back and turn. And we're all breathing. That's it. So I sink back, I turn. I sink forward, I turn. Be careful when we do leave, because we'll be in a nice warm room. Yeah. Make sure you get in your car quick. Yeah. Don't dawdle. Yeah. Okay, let's do turning. 2 turns in the back foot, 2 turns in the front foot. How are we doing? Now, again, relax the shoulders. I mean, normally you can tell when you're ill with something, and I wasn't feeling ill, so it was seriously weird.
Oh, well, because especially that way and not out.
Yeah, but then the problem is, if you don't know you're ill, what if I'd have gone, oh no, I've got all negative, and I could have gone out legally and gone and infected everybody, like some sort of typhoid Mary or something, and I thought, no, I'm staying just in case, because you never know.
Well, who's left to catch it though? You don't know left to catch it.
I think everyone's had it now, haven't they?
Yeah,
At least once.
Unless you're one of these nutters that plays tennis. Yeah.
Anyone for tennis.
Like 34-year-old tennis players that just won't have a shower.
I'm not.
I don't know. I didn't get that at all, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, forwards and back. So again, use your feet. Make sure your feet are on the right spot. You can feel the springs in the foot. So just to give you some warning, some of the exercises in this set are very good for the legs.
Oh gosh.
You have been warned. Okay, next. Let's do that with the other side. So we'll just lull ourselves into a nice full sense of security. So we'll do a little bit of Qigong that we're familiar with as a little warm up. And then we'll do this stuff and see how we go. So we will at some point get back to doing 24 step, but this is all preparation, all useful stuff. So it's all.
Yeah, so I was looking on the internet at all the different ones. And it's amazing how many
Varieties. Yeah.
How many of the 24 step are actually in all of them at some point or.
Yeah. Yeah, everything seems to be recycled. It's quite, you know, climate conscious, this art, really. You know, you see the same exercises, but a different version, something, and I recognise that, and you just think, oh, well, that's regurgitated from somewhere else. So, our Bottisham, those of you that like Bottisham Village College, we're going to be doing an evening class, a Tuesday evening class. I think it'll be 8 till 9 or something, doing health stuff. I thought, no, I don't want to do anything complicated. I want to do chilling out. Because I said, oh, could you teach an evening class? A daytime class just wasn't working. So,
Evening should be good.
Should be okay.
Yeah, 3 people. Is it at the sports centre or in the room?
It'll be in the room, I think. Probably. I don't know. I mean, they've only just told me what I'm doing. So I don't know. I'll just do what I'm doing. But it'll be a little short course. So I might just do like one 10-week course in something a year there, because I'm having too much fun in the halls here and at the Ely and stuff.
You know, if they close you for a week, you find something else to do, and then it's like, everything.
So we'll just do some of this. So just get yourselves nice and calm. Oh, did you find some tea bags in there?
I did.
Ooh!
Yeah, well.
Hooray! Result! Result!
I might drink some lemon tea next week.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you want to turn this into the Tai Chi Tea Club, I totally don't mind. If you want to bring yourselves, bring your own, just wash up, but don't use that washing up liquid, because they'll measure it.
Bring your own, or take it home. What the gardening club do is she brings her own mugs, she brings her own everything, and just takes the cups home and puts them in the dishwasher. Yeah.
So as long as you clean up after yourself and don't walk off with the teaspoons.
Good, yeah.
There's notes all over the hall saying, "Oh, teaspoons are missing. What have you done with them?"
So I haven't got them on a string. A bit of wire or something.
Yeah, maybe they could microchip them.
Yeah. Or just buy such ugly ones that no one will
want. And then barcode them and an alarm goes off.
Yeah, and all the lights go red. Teaspoon alert. There we go. So we're just doing this one, and we just
I can imagine it is annoying though. You just
it is annoying because I've had a chat with Mike and Chris that run the hall, and it really does their heads in when you know, because it's not that I'm turning this down now, I'm overheating. I was cold before, now I'm toasty hot, and it's lovely warm hall. Yay, we like heat.
Well, I'm sorry, I've got one side side of me, and nice and warm.
You're lovely as snow.
So you're in the hot room, you know, it's like hot, well you've got hot yoga, this is hot Tai Chi, so there we go.
We have hot yoga now, don't we?
Yeah, they do, like, they make it really hot, and then they do yoga, and I'm like, that sounds
exercise,
horrible.
isn't it? It's just exercise, it's not hot yoga, it's just exercise.
And then we come down. Yeah, I just think that seems like a silly idea. If you dehydrate, that can't be good because you have to be hydrated. So. Yeah. And like, if it is hot and you exercise, you have to do less and take into account your environment. So again, you want a nice round shape in the arms, nice round, and we'll just, there we go.
I did do my younger years. It was really great stuff.
Yeah,
really stretchy.
I think
do the splits at the end.
Oh my god, I've done hatha yoga. That was my favourite because we spent most of the time lying in corpse pose, and she did this meditation. I thought, this is brilliant. You did nothing.
So this is there, you do
it's great. I thought, now this is my idea of yoga. You do nothing except lie on the floor, and I'll only do a little stretch if you fancy. And I'm like, I really like you. She's great. There was no enthusiasm at all. Everyone was just chilled. Great. And dragon plucks the stars from the sky. So we just stretch up. Pull down. That's marvellous. I know. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was thinking, this is a really good one for the shoulder joint, because you can really feel the movement in the shoulder joint when you do it, and I just love the image. Dragon plucks the stars from the sky. Isn't that great?
That's nice.
Well, I always like Puff the Magic Dragon as a song. So remember, keep your feet firmly planted to the ground when you're doing this. So as you stretch up, you want to push your feet down. You can think of it that way if you want.
That's nice.
Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon, pluck the star from the sky. There you go. If that helps.
There's people out there who don't know that song.
No, it's tragic. It is tragic. It is a tragic song,
isn't it?
There's a guy at Royston Folk Club who likes to sing Puff the Magic Dragon and often ends up crying at the end of it. I really laugh. So that's really good. It's very entertaining. So puff therapy. So right, so let's just keep going. Oh god, this is being recorded. It's recording all my waffle. Let's do one more each side. Sorry everybody. I've been working out things with me noggin, and for this lot that I'm teaching. Okay.
It's alright, the microphone's not that good to be able to catch all the chat. It's alright, I'm talking to it, so
Yeah.
just chit chat.
Just think of everything.
Yes. Okay, so we sink down and we lengthen. Okay, let's do part of the Wild Horse's main health exercise, just to kind of get ourselves moving. So you hold the ball, you transfer the weight of part of the Wild Horse's mane. Palm up, palm down, round shape in the arm. Just like this. And we come across, hold the ball, bring the ball across. One, sink the hips, knees in line with the toes. Good alignment too. So one thing Mark was talking about, Mark Peters, who I train, was the importance of moving in a correct, aligned manner. So we're doing this nice and connected and correct. You want to be correct in how you're moving. So you get the correctness by relaxing and calming the mind. There you go. And then once your mind is in the right sort of state, it means you notice things. So you're cultivating this observation skills. So you're listening to your body, you're respecting your body, you're being mindful as to what you're doing, and you're paying attention. So you pay attention to how you move, and then you're also watching if you need to make any changes or anything, and adjustments are done in a very considered and intentional manner. So that's how it kind of works. It works your brain. And you hold ball. Oh. 1, 2. This nicely works your legs. Okay, a little shake. Yeah, actually, let's do these ones because I don't always do them. So I'll start with pigeon spread its wings, and I'm doing the mic version because I actually quite like it because it keeps the feet. I like the one that the professor does. He does this kind of stuff, and you get the flexion, dorsiflexion and plantar flexion and all that stuff going on. But actually, this one where you're doing keeping the feet flat on the ground, and well flat but holding the ground, keep the feet holding the ground and opening and feeling the chest expand. You breathe in as you expand and you breathe out as you come in. It's a really nice version. Actually, I'll show it from the diagonal view. So we come forward, breathe in, come back, breathe out. Lovely. And you want to lengthen through, so you're feeling the head float, you're suspending through the head, or the head is naturally floating, and your hips are just sinking with natural gravity. So we're going like this. Yeah, I will change the camera view because this is a little bit. Sink the shoulders as well as sinking the hips. Notice what you feel in your feet. So you're paying attention to what you sense, but you also pay attention to how you are moving. That's the trick. Okay, and then sink back, double-handed push. So you push forward. I'll just show you that from the diagonal view again, then you can see both of my hands in shot. Push forward, expand. Imagine you're pushing. We called it push a hippo up a hill, didn't we? I can't remember. Something like that, wasn't it? Or was it an elephant? I can't remember. Push an elephant up a hill. It might be a hippo. I don't know. It might be an elephant. A heavy animal. It might be an ox. A recalcitrant ox that doesn't want to move. You just go, you do your Tai Chi and go, right, move. Maybe this is what I should do if the cat doesn't leave my class. Just very gently go, come on. And one more time.
What's the difference of extremely heavy?
Yes, they can. Okay. Right, let's do those on the other side. So we're just doing, we left out Fishman cast and neck, but that's okay. We'll just do these two because I want to get on with this cool stuff. But we just want to get ourselves nice and relaxed and just gently moving so we can spend the rest of the class feeling confused. Yay! No, it's not too bad. I'll just get nice and steady. So nice. Oh, expand and relax. Okay, and then double-handed push. Push forward, I'll show you that from the diagonal view. So I bring my elbows out. I'm doing the Chuan version, where you bring the elbows out and then you push forward and upwards. Just a slight variation that I quite like. I stole this from Corel, basically, Corel Scuba. And, keep breathing, very nice. Very nice. Marvellous. Okay, a little shaker. Okay, we'll stop for a quick water break, and then we'll spend the rest of the class looking at all 8 movements. I'll just pause the video. Pause. Okay, so the first move is called pressing the. That's a bit better. Actually, are we all right turning the other lights on so we've got a bit more light? Could you please put on those square lights, the other one as well? This one. Yeah. There you go. Right, now we can see better. I'm just thinking of the video. I know it's a bit bright, but I'm just thinking, because we can use this video for... that's better, isn't it? Okay, so the first movement is called pressing the palms to the heavens. And you start here like this, and then you interlock the fingers. Yeah, just join in with me, and then I'll do it. We'll do it together, and then I'll explain it, and then we'll do it again. You breathe in. You turn the hands over. You breathe out. You go up on your tippy toes. You breathe in. You go down with it falling over forwards. Breathe out. And push. Rinse and repeat. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So with this one, you want a gentle slope in the wrist rather than like hard. You don't want to feel that's hard. You want to feel it sort of slopified. So it's just like that. Who was that comedian?
Just like that.
Tommy Cooper, yeah. So it's like a kind of Tai Chi version of Tommy Cooper, but with correct. Yeah, you want it just like that, with correct alignment. So not like that or like that, but like that. Right, okay, enough of that. Cross hands together, you breathe in. Breathe out. Well, you know, whatever works, breathe in. Breathe out. So you want to give yourself enough time to get the breathing. And then very gently breathe in. And breathe out. That was movement number 1. Have we all pretty got that? Right, the next movement is very good for your legs. Tai Chi teacher code. Yeah. You'll love it. So demonstration, observe, just observe. So you come up, you breathe in. You step out into a really nice horse stance, but nothing too enthusiastic. You breathe out and have the tiger's mouth and pull the bow, and you're in 50-50. Now, when he did it, he did sword digits, but I prefer tiger's mouth, because that's how I prefer the tiger's mouth. So tiger's mouth, like that. Tiger's mouth. With the fingers down and the pointy thing. So if John Travolta had ever done Tai Chi, he'd be good at this one. Yeah. Okay, if that helps. Right, here we go. And then it comes up, and then you do the other side, it comes up. Then you step into horse stance, and then you come down and sink. But you want your weight in the middle. You want your weight in the middle. So that's like that, and that's pulling the bow. Pull the bow, release it. Pull the bow, release the arrow. Then you come round in a scoop. Now this one is a little tricky, so we will break it down into lots of different sections, but just for fun. Now he had the same arm each time, but I'm swapping them. So the one that's pulling the bow is on the outside. The one that's one that's pulling the string of the bow, the one that's pushing the bow out to release the arrow, that's inside. Just because that's how I did it when I've done various other incarnations of this. So we're like this, then we step, sink in the weight 50-50, and as you sink in the weight 50-50, you do that and then you turn your head. So you want to pull, and you want the shoulder and the elbow level. So you want the, look at that, that's along the left. So it's almost like you're going bang with your shoulder. And then you come around, step up, come up. So can you feel it working your legs? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it really good for the leg? So like this. Okay, and then you come up and down. So we won't do too many of those because, whoo.
So used to swapping the weight when you step out.
I know. Well, you go like that first, and then you go in the middle, and then you come back up, and then you step, weight in the middle. Because it's tempting to do. I've done a version of the bow and arrow where we've kind of done that, and then we've gone like that. I've done with Barry. I've done it like that with Barry, which I really like.
It's murder.
Total murder. I know, but it's good to do it different ways. It's good to do it different ways. The next,
sorry,
yeah.
Foot steps is that.
The foot that steps out is the one that pulls.
Ah.
Hang on, let me check. Yeah. Let me check with the video. Hang on, right. Video pulls. Let's do that one a bit more. Let's do that one a bit more. So what we'll do is we'll break it down. So we'll just do the legs. So you raise your leg, you step out in the horse stance, heel toe, and then sink your hips. And then transfer the weight, bring the foot back, and come up. And then step out, heel toe, sink. Transfer the weight, come up, step out, heel toe, then sink into 50-50. Keep sunk when you step back, transfer the weight, step back, then you come up. And let's do one more each side for fun. My fun. So we go down, keep down when you transfer, when you bring the foot in, then you come up and you want your sleepy tiger eye gaze and you step and down. Okay, and then you shake out. It's good, isn't it?
That's what kills your legs.
That's what kills your legs, yes, well spotted, that's what kills your legs. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to do it in the middle without stepping, we're just going to practice the arms.
Okay.
Without the step. So we come round like this, and we just come up. Now because this hand's on the outside, this is the hand that's pulling, and then we go 50-50. 50-50. We come around, we're staying 50-50. We come up, we come down 50-50. Come around, we come up, we come down 50-50. We come around, nice round shape, come up, we come down. So I'm just doing this at the moment, we're just doing up and down, keep your weight 50, yeah, we'll do this for a bit. You are going to have super strong, wonderful legs by the end of this club. Or wibbly wobbly Bambi legs. Okay, so now we're going to do this super slow motion, so we go round in a nice round shape, that's it. And now we're like the New Zealand rugby people, Sneaker, tiger eyes, grr. Then we come up. So it comes up, so, and now we sink down. Nice pose, strike a pose. And then we come down. And we come up. And then we go. So remember, your weight stays 50-50. My weight has not moved. Okay. Observe. Demonstration. Watch my weight. I'm always watching, no I'm not. But anyway, Weight Watchers. This is Weight Watchers now. Okay. What's happening with my weight? It's staying in the middle. Just for while we're doing this exercise, keep your weight in the middle, and then you look disdainfully like you're the cat slagging off my students and me, and then we go like that, and we come up, and we keep the weight in the middle. There are other versions, you know, there are other supermarkets out there, not just like they say on the radio. Right, let's try it. Actually, let's let that cook for a bit. Moving swiftly on. Moving swiftly on. Let me just get the name of the move. I do know it really, but my brain's melted. Separating heaven and earth. Separating heaven and earth. Demonstration, observe. Breathe in. Breathe out, and this looks strangely familiar to like everything else we've ever done. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So knees stay in line with the, yeah, go on, start. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is my version and Mark's version. It might, you know, subject to alterations the more I study his video. But I will be doing, hopefully, let's just do the choreography. We'll worry about the breathing later. Let's just do the choreography. Okay, so we start like this, which is Tor Bow. Those of you that do the standing, we've done some standing, so it's like Tor Bow. Okay, now you raise your, like you want to pick your nose in the Tai Chi way, and then you go like this. That helped, didn't it? Excellent. And then you turn to the lower hand, but you want the knees pointing forwards and you're sinking. And then you release the arms, gather them in, and go back into Tor Bow. And then we come up. So that was Eva. She goes, like you want to pick your nose. Tai Chi style. Yeah. And then you come like this. And then you turn and look disdainfully towards the corner. And then you unwind, come back to the front. And down. Let's just do a little bit more of the choreography. Come 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what I'll do is we'll go through the whole set eventually. 1, 2 with some nice music on. 2, which will wind up Mike. 3, because he doesn't like using music. I love using music sometimes when it's appropriate. 4. For 24 step, no. But for Tai Chi, Qigong sets, actually can be quite useful. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry, don't tell everybody. Come on. And 4. Right, once more with feeling. 1. Come on, we can do it. 2. Disdainful look towards the corner. 3. Open your hands. Bring them in. And 4. Right. The breathing. Right. 1. Breathe in. 2, breathe out. 3, breathe in. 4, breathe out. Breathe in. Out. In. And out. Nice, nice. Okay, brilliant. The next one is my favourite and called Wise Owl Looks Around, because I love owls. I think they're brilliant. I've cuddled an owl when I went to that owl. It was an owl sanctuary for like poorly. It was like a care home for poorly raptors and birds of prey and that, and owls. And
did you see the one with the owl upside down?
no, I didn't see that one. It was down south. There is an owl place here nearby, and they were. It was just so nice, and I was kind of just there. And I go, would you like to stroke the owl? And I stroked the owl, and it was like, and then it got under there. They love it under there. Oh, they're just lovely. They're really soft. They're amazing. So I just love this move because I love the name. Because I mean, who can not like it? Well, mice obviously wouldn't like owls or voles, but apart from that, I think they're brilliant. So crunch. Okay, so there we just do this. I mean, how easy is that? And then come back. Just think of your lovely feathery wings, and you're just big. Maybe it's like a barn owl. It feels quite big. So you don't wanna kind of. That's too much. It's just like it's a very chilled out owl. Oh, I'm really sorry. This move is a hoot.
Just like that. No.
Sorry?
That's one of Amy's jokes.
Yeah, well, hey, you know. But, there we are. Don't you just feel great? Okay, right, the next one, you're in a horse stance for this. Now you want to do your best sleepy tiger eyes. It's called punching with a focused gaze. And I think it's an in-breath as you breathe out and breathe in. Breathe in and out. And it's punching with angry gaze. Like someone in your house has yet again not done their washing up. And you look at them and they go, oh, you've been doing that punching with a focused gaze, haven't you? So you want to... I think we got that sussed, don't we? So in this version, he breathes in and then breathes out. Okay, one more time each side. Grrr, everyone. And once more with feeling. Focused, angry gaze. So that works your liver, apparently. There we go. Very nice. Any questions on that? That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? It feels good too. And if you want a bit of extra oomph in this set, you can use those little exercise bands. So you could do an exercise band like that and feel the stretch. And also with this one, if you do bend the bow, shoot the arrow with an exercise band, he actually demonstrated this in the thing. He had an exercise band between his hands and then went and shot the exercise band. It was brilliant. He just held the exercise band like that and then went pew. And I thought, I so got to. So try that out, because then you'll get the stretch, because it's good for the muscles anyway. And you might get someone. That'd be really good. So, okay, the next one is called, I call it bear shakes its tail. I knew it as bear shakes its tail. He called it, let me just look on his handout. He calls it big bear turns from side to side. He called it something else. It was something like move the head and turn the bum or something. And he called it Tai Chi Twerking. So, demonstration. You just watch. You look forward, then you come there, and then look a bigger one. And then you come around and you sink down. And then you look, you swing, you stretch forward, you go back to, you put it back where you found it. Always put things back where you find them, otherwise you lose them. Okay? Really important bit of useful information. Knee in line with the toes. This is another one that's very good for working your legs. And right, let's try it out. Let's try it out. So we go this way first, we look slightly to the, then we swing, and then this moves, and then you come to the corner, then you come back and sink down. So you want to sink your hips. So sit your hips like that. So you turn that way. So you come around, look up, put it back where you found it. Turn that way, come around. Can you feel your legs yet? Put it back where you found it. Now, if it helps, does any of you know any, he said, did any of you watch some Gilbert and Sullivan? Thankfully I haven't, but I know about such things because I know some people that do it. And there's a bit where you're a captain or something, and you have to start like this, and then you can do it like that. And if that helps, Pirates of Penzance, yes. So I've never actually watched it. I'm kind of glad. Try it with the looking across the sea. So you go that way, then you go across, and then you go that way, and then you come back to the middle, and then you go whoosh. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a little shake out. Now the breathing, I think he breathed in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathed in, breathe out, breathed in, breathed out. And then, so that's how I breathe in. I might have got it wrong, never mind, breathe out. Having to do the breathing as well, breathe in, breathe out, and then once more with feeling, breathe in, oh God, breathe out, breathe in, and out. And we come back like that to finish. Okay, movement number 6, I think it was sort of touching the toes to ward off illness or something like that. That's what I know it as. What's he called it in the handout? He's called it touching the toes, then bending backwards. Okay, I know as it's touching the toes to ward off illness. So I think we go up like this. You come over. You go down the back. We're just doing the choreography. We'll worry about breathing later. Keep breathing naturally though. Don't stop breathing because we don't know how to breathe. Then you grab hold of the toes and then straighten your legs if you can. I can't really. Horrible, isn't it? Then you come up. And then we're like this. So we come up. Down. Hands on, rest on the back, on the lower back. You come down.
Grab hold of the toes, straighten the legs. Scoop up the front of the legs.
And we just keep going. So you scoop up, so the scoop is like this movement. It's like this movement. Actually, let's do that, just to practice it. So it's like when we do, actually we'll do that one. We'll do Barry's shoulder exercise. So 1, 2, yeah, that's it. So you get your spinal wave. 3, 4, sort of exaggerate it a bit, just to feel that spinal wave. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's try that again. So we come up, down, hands behind the back, down, bring your hands around the toes, straighten your legs, scoop up the front, and settle. And then we do it again. And then excellent. A little shake out. So that was the warding off diseases. The last one is, I think it's called shaking. Now I'm going to have to do the share screen again. Let me just pause the video and I'll do share. So the last movement, I think it was called shaking the wrist. You have the feet a little bit closer together. You come up like this. You go up on the heels, and then you just let them drop. So it's like a heavy, like a release thing, and it's like a heavy arm, bang, like a heavy arm. So you come up, so you're not banging the heels down. You're just allowing the heels to drop naturally, and it's like you're letting gravity. Nice. Amy's got it. And you come up and just let it drop. That's it. You just let it drop. Let it go. Let it go. How are we doing? Oh gosh, this is taking forever, hasn't it? It's quite good. So you come up and down. I assume you breathe in, breathe out. Now the last one, the penultimate one, we'll have to work out, do a breathing, and I'll look at the video and see what breathing pattern he uses. But just get the choreography. I think what we'll do, we'll get the choreography and worry about the breathing later. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. And once more, that'll do for now. Because I was only supposed to be teaching the first 4, but you're all doing so well. I'll just change the camera. Change camera. Let's go through all of them with some nice music. And I must remember to press play on the video. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Cheep, cheep, cheep. So these are birds in Wales. There you are. How sweet. Okay. Should be okay. That's all recording. That's all recording. Okay. So, first movement. You start here. Interlock the fingers, we stretch up. Go up on the tippy toes, come back. We'll just do 8 of each. Otherwise we'll be here all day. 3. Breathe out. Breathe in. Oh, I forgot that bit, sorry about that. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. We go this one. 1. 2. Wait, 50-50. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 1, thank goodness for that, 8. I'll try not to shoot each other. Come back. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Sleepy tiger eyes. 6. 7. Last one, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll do the Tai Chi Twerking first. So bear shakes its tail, bear wags its tail. I think it's bear wags its tail. So we look, we swing, we stretch, we come back. 1, 2. Use your sleepy tiger eyes. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slightly in, punching with focus gaze. Breathe out, breathe in. And 8. Great. And 8. lost count, so that will do. And then great. We'll do 3 of these. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Excellent. Right, I'll switch the music off. Let's go through the first half of 24 step. For fun. Okay, and I'll change the camera to that one. So we'll just, how are we doing? Yeah, that's fine. If everybody gets that side, and if you could go right at the end, and then when we do inspect the horse's mouth, roll backwards, off and double-handed, because they've got someone else to follow, and I assume you'll be perfect. Excellent. Never volunteer, never volunteer. Right, so face that way, and I will face this way, so I'm mirroring. Okay, 24 step, first half. Here we go, breathe in, breathe out, and begin. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, sink the hips. Breathe out, transfer the weight, bring the hands up, turn the right foot in, I'll turn around now. Push out with the left hand, gather under, hold the ball, then part the wild horse's mane. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Step again, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, cat stance, side step, grasp the sparrow's tail, white crane, spread it. Go back a little so I stay in shot. Drop the right hand to the hip, drop the left hand over, hold the Easter egg, brush knee and push. Sit back. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. This time spear hand. 1 spear hand, 2 cut down, 3 raise, 4 play the keeper. Step back and repulse the monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, push forward, hold the ball. Cat stance. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. Double-handed push. Then sink back. Turn, watch Chris. Push out. Gather under, hold the ball. So right cat stance points towards the front door. So if you turn to the, so angle your knee so that it points towards the way we came in. That's it. Now step towards that door, heel toe, inspect the horse's mouth. That's it, Ames. Roll back. Ward off. That's it, and then double-handed push. Sink back, double-handed push. Good effort. Sink back and turn. Right, now we stroke down with the hands, pick up your fingers together, then you raise the leg, single whip. Single whip, left foot forward. Sink the hips, lengthen through the spine. Head floats, hips sink. And then wave hands like clouds. Step 3 times with your left foot. First time, step out. Rotate your arms, shift the weight. Turn the way. Step in with the right foot. Step out with the left foot for the second time. Step in with the right foot for the second time. Third and final time. Step up. Great. Single whip. Sleepy tiger eyes, gazing softly forwards. Nice. Okay, come round in the circle, everyone. That was grand. I'll put the video back to the other one. Fabulous. Yeah. So don't worry if you haven't quite got the. We've sort of. Yeah. So come round in the circle. Just go back to this one. That's it. So we better make sure, if we can make sure the radiators are on 3 when we leave, so this place doesn't turn into a sauna for whoever's in it tomorrow, and they can turn them up. Okay, stroking the back. So just breathe in. So we worked quite hard today, didn't we? Yes. Breathe out. I can feel my legs. Can you feel your legs? Definitely feel mine. So calm the mind, regulate the breathing. Calm the mind, regulate the breathing. Very nice. One more time. Breathing in and out. Embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. So just so anyone fancies taking part in a sports festival tomorrow morning at horrible o'clock? At 9:30 I'll be going through the first 4 of the Duan Jin. And it's for the Healthy You Festival that's run by Cambridge City Council. And it'll be really good. It's fine, just okay, and then rub the hands together. We're going to look super young today and polishing the face. Oh, that's so nice. Pre-facelift. There we go. So this was the elite group, obviously. I don't know what happened to Darren. He's normally here, but. So what happened to that bloke? So there was a bloke that turned up, and there was another bloke that got in touch. He said, "Oh, I'm going to come to class." I said, "Feel free to come along. I'm not turned up yet." Sorry? Okay. Oh, he's socialising. Okay, well, we'll let him off. We'll let him off. I remember that. And then, long time ago. And then we breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And I'll look at the latter end of the 4 of the Duan Jin just to make sure. Because I've done so many different versions, it's really hard to remember which version I'm teaching. It's like, oh. One more time. Nice and full. Really own your space. Feel comfortable and connected and relaxed. Really feel the ground under your feet. Make a fist with right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and bow. Ooh, well, weren't we good? Brilliant. Well done, us. Very nice. Very nice. Well done, those of you in Wales. Fantastic. Thanks for coming all this way. And yes. Okay, I'll stop the recording. Well done.